So the symptoms of anemia, number one is paleness, like you might notice in the conjunctiva. That should be nice and pink. And the lips should also be nice and pink. If you don't know what paleness is, it's when they're not nice and pink. So, I'll just help you out there. Also fatigue, shortness of breath, dizziness or lightheadedness, fast heart rate, heart palpitations. There's a few others, but those are like the big ones. So if your kid has any of those things, or you, go to the doctor right away and get your blood test. And if they don't give you a blood test, then go to a different doctor and get one, because you need one. If it's iron deficiency anemia, like, that's pretty good, because you can just have like iron. But it's got to be pretty bad to get to the point where you've got all these symptoms. Like your iron has to be quite low for a long time for that. And also these symptoms can indicate something more sinister, like especially if they're associated with increased bruising, or like bruising quite easily. Petechia, which is like little red dots on the skin that you can get from tight clothing, or like just from scratching yourself, like really, like they're basically teeny tiny bruises. But and frequent infections with or without fevers. But if you go to the doctor and they don't give you a blood slip, go to a different doctor, because you need one. And that's what happened to me. So the doctor's like, oh, you need to gain weight. And I was like, okay, cool. And I did, and it didn't fix anything. So another doctor's like, you need a blood test. And I was like, okay, cool. And then the lab called me and they're like, oh, go to the emergency because your kid is dying. My parents, they didn't call me because I was a kid. Anyways, that's my story about it. So don't let that happen to you, because, all's well that ends well. But, it's a rough time for the family.